Rather Dizzy Gillespie and myself been featuring the late great Channel Pozo. Well, those were the days. There was a lot of energy, and if you really wanted to get to New York, you could. You just had to think you could lick it and, you know, jump through the wicket. Right, Steve? Tell them about it. Well, I tell you, I had a love affair with New York going, so I approached the late, no, he's still alive, Mr. Milt Gabler at Decca Records, and I said, you know, I'd really like to do an album about this great town. And he said, fine. And I said, I'd like to feature musicians like Coltrane and Max Roach and Benny Golson and you name it, Milt Henry. They were all, he said, great, everything. And I said, there's a young man around town, he's a poet, and he could really like tell it like it is. His name was John Hendricks. So I'm going to try to recreate John Hendricks' lyrics on an album called New York, New York, which I did in 1959. There you go. Think you can lick it? Jump through the wicket. Buy your ticket. Go. Go by bus, by plane, by car, by train. New York, New York. What they call a something else town. A city of more than 13 million people, it was 8 million then, with 1 million people passing through every day. Some come just to visit and some come to stay. If you scuffle hard enough and you ain't no dunce, you can always get by in New York City, I heard somebody say once. Yeah, man, if you can't make it in New York, you can't make it nowhere. So where do people come to scuffle? Right here. Think you can lick it? Get to the wicket. Buy you a ticket. Go. New York, New York. A city so nice they had to name it twice. It may seem like a cold town, but let me tell you, New York is a soul town. And it ain't a bit hard to find someone who's lonesome or forlorn here, but it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack to find somebody who's born here. East side, west side, uptown, downtown. There's one thing all New York City has, and that's jazz. And it still has that, too. A while ago, there were cats reading while cats played jazz behind them, but there wasn't much happening, so the musicians cooked right on like they didn't even mind it. I wrote the shortest jazz poem I ever heard. Nothing about hugging and kissing. One word. Listen. George Garzon on tenor, Spencer Bank on trumpet, and Brad Hatfield on piano.